Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft News. Today we are going to be going over everything that was announced in this year's Minecraft Live. So Minecraft Live just came out yesterday. Actually no, was it the day before? I've forgotten. But yeah, we are going to go through everything that was announced in this year's Minecraft Live here, all wrapped up inside of Minecraft News. It started off this year with some random kind of information and community updates, nothing actually about new things announced. That was just like the pre-show, which lasted about half an hour or so. But the first actual update that was announced this year was the new trial chambers, underground structures where it's like a big temple and there's different spawners and things, and they are mainly made out of like copper and some new blocks, and one of those is the new copper light, which can dim over time, but then you can make it brighter, which in my opinion will be very good for building. And then there's also some other new copper blocks which we will know more about in future, but the biggest thing from the new trial chambers that we saw was the Breeze, and the Breeze is like a new boss, or mini boss I guess, and he's like a mini tornado looking guy. He looks quite funny, and he is hostile, and yeah, you'll find him inside the trial chambers, and also comes with the new spawner in the trial chambers, which the difference between the spawner and a normal spawner is that it will continue to spawn depending on how many players are in the area, and then it won't spawn if players are away. So you can like change how much it would spawn, which could be quite useful. And I want to see if people make farms or anything with it. Could be quite interesting. The next thing we have announced is the new crafter. This is basically a crafting table, but redstone. You choose what you want to craft by putting in blank spots in this like crafter. Then you can hook it up to redstone and it will just keep crafting that whenever you want. So it's like an automated crafting table and you can choose what it makes, which could also be very useful for redstone. And I'm looking forward to see what happens with that, as it looks very unique and not like anything in the game so far. Okay, moving on, that was all we had announced for Minecraft 1.21 so far. We will probably get more announced in future, but the next thing we have is just some DLC, and I will be honest, one of the DLC I saw was the Star Wars one, and I actually thought that was like a new game. It looked like the coolest new Minecraft spin-off ever, but apparently other people are saying it's DLC. I'm not sure yet. I mean, they never like specifically said it was DLC, but at the same point, it was kind of obvious, so I don't know. If this does end up being a game, which I know a lot of people saying it is not, it would be very cool, because I don't know if any of you saw, but like it looked like Minecraft Dungeons but Star Wars, and I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I cannot wait for that. And there was also this like wildlife DLC connected to BBC Earth, which was also pretty cool. And the next thing we have announced is for the Minecraft spin-off games already. Minecraft Legends has gotten an update, which has introduced a new piglin mob, witches to the game, which look pretty neat, a frog, which just looks amazing, and I believe that was it. Maybe I'm missing something, but yeah, just a big nice update for Minecraft Legends, which I will be quite keen to play once it comes out, since I'm doing a series on the game, and hopefully all the changes are for the better. And the next thing wasn't actually mentioned in Minecraft Live, but if anyone was actually unaware, Minecraft Dungeons has officially been discontinued. This is very sad. I did a giant let's play on my channel of the game. I really liked it, but I guess it had to come to an end since it wasn't, getting the players as it used to, but you can still play it, it's just it will no longer feature any updates. But I'm surprised, to be honest, they didn't put any, like, announcement of it in the show, so a bit surprising there. Anyway, now we're moving on to what you've all been waiting for, the mob vote, where we will round up what happened. So I'm going to pass you over to Steve, and he's going to give you all the information on the mob vote. Thank you there, Sorren. Anyway, I'm going to go through everything that happened in the mob vote. So the mob vote options were the armadillo, the penguin, which just looks amazing in my opinion, and also the crab. And this vote, honestly, everybody wanted to boycott this vote and not vote because the community wants all three mobs, which I can personally agree with. But yeah, anyway, so the first mob to go out was the penguin. And honestly, I am so mad about this. I really wanted the penguin. Imagine, we could have had Pingu in Minecraft and chose the crab instead and the armadillo. We could have had penguins. We could have had Pingu in Minecraft. Oh, I'm so mad about that. Anyway, gotta move on from that. And later on in the show, we got the final announcement of which mob won. So the options were crab and the armadillo, which both looked, I mean, alright, but they're not the penguin, you know. But anyway, the armadillo won, which I'm alright with. But it's still not the penguin. We could have had penguin. But anyway, the armadillo will be added to Minecraft in future. But something I noticed in the show is Wu actually mentioned that there is a chance that the other mobs will come back. So that's something to look forward to because there is a chance they will come back. This may have been because of the backlash to the vote. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll hand it back to you, Sorren. I'm still mad about that penguin. Thank you, Steve. Went on a bit of a rant there. Oh wait, I just have news that the mob vote was rigged. I'll hand it over to you, Gary. Thank you. Okay, this is a big one. I think this mob vote is rigged, and I'm going to explain why. A lot of people have been saying how the armadillo was not the mob that most people wanted. In many other votes before the main vote was not the most voted, but then suddenly in the final vote it won. And a lot of people are theorizing that it was actually rigged. And we actually have some evidence here on the live server where you could vote. Bots went in and voted for Armadillo, so there was just hackers just going in and voting for it to rig the vote. Now this is very interesting. This could be true, this could be false, we don't yet know. It might be true. But anyway, I'm alright with that because, to be honest, the armadillo looks better than the crab. And it was also surprising how many people actually voted. It was over 5 million, even though over like hundreds of thousands of people said that they would not vote because they wanted all three mobs. So is there something fishy going on here? We'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because the armadillo's cute. I've got to agree with Steve. We should have got Pingu the penguin. Anyway, I'll hand it back to you now. Thank you, Gary, for that very interesting information on the vote. But anyway, that is all we have time for in this episode of Minecraft News. Stay tuned for the next one, where we will announce more on the update as it comes out. So thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next edition of Minecraft News.